Supreme Being, beautiful souls, this is separating your twin flame union, and it's not very good because until we know what it is, and even if we know, if we don't do anything about it, it's gonna demolish, it's gonna destroy, it's gonna separate your twin flame union. I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm going to tell you why it is doing so and how to deal with it, okay? So stay tuned. So I hope you like the video, give us a like, watch the ads here to help us in our channel, it's gonna support us, and subscribe if you haven't yet. We are putting videos much more often than ever. So what it is, it's the lower astral. And we need to understand why I even mentioned this thing. First of all, you have to see it, the twin flame union, as the most beautiful, amazing, lovely thing you can possibly experience on earth. It's really amazing. There's other, there is souls that also experience their twin flame union outside of earth, but it's not the same thing. When we come here on earth, it's like we came here to continue our beautiful union that we already had from before. And you have to see it like Romeo and Juliet, and you have to see like the Adam and Eve. It's something super powerful, beautiful, and there's nothing that can separate it. But such love, you already understood that we have vibrations, frequencies, energies in this earth. Anything we do, we think, we feel, and we have as an emotion as well, we impact not only our life, but the neighbors and the collective. And that's very important. So it is important to maintain a very amazing frequency, not vibration. Vibration, you can have a high vibration, low vibration on anything you do, and both are important. This is the yin and the yang. There's no such thing as life should be high vibration all the time. You need to have the lower two. The low is your most physical things that you have here on earth. Frequencies is more ahead. Frequencies, the earth should be always at 7.80 something, and there's abilities that we can do, thoughts, all this stuff, they are measured by frequency. So when you are with your twin flame, you emit a certain frequency and you increase your vibration, and you can also lower your vibration. You can have fun with your twin flame with a lower vibrational state. There's nothing wrong with it. It's the frequency that is very different. Frequency is what really changes this earth. So now let's go back to what we were saying about why and what it is that is affecting the twin flame union. Well, when we have such big love, such amazing vibrations, frequencies going, radiating all over the earth, you start to transform things around you. Nature, I don't know, starts to transform, people start to become amazed by it. You know, all movies that have the highest rating are the ones that have this romance between two people, and there's always a war and something trying to separate them. So this is happening right now. Your twin flame union is not in peace because of this thing. And when you are with your twin flame union, with your twin flame, you will always be subjected by other people and other entities. You know, you will have people and entities trying to separate. Why? Because it creates jealousy and envy, and also we are not good enough. Why should they be good as well? Or my life sucks. Why they should try? You know. So let's do something about it. Subconsciously, these people and these entities are trying to counter, because we still live in a world of the yin yang. If the yang persists, the yin will grow, and the yin persists, the yang will also grow to catch up. So it's okay. One day we will achieve balance, because we are to stay on the yin yang balance. The yin to accept the yang, and the yang to accept the yin. And me and Petya, we think that the fourth dimensional, the lower astral, which is where the entities and the lower astral beings are, they are yang. It looks like yin, but it's not, because yin is the earth, yang is the higher. But when you are in spiritual form, this is all yang, this is all higher. You need to be higher to come out of the body, for example. So you can also experience astral projection when you are in stress, so it doesn't really matter. But I just want to say what the fourth dimensional is, what the lower astral is. The lower astral, because I just had to explain why is this all happening. The lower astral is a group of entities. It includes fairies, it includes unicorns, it includes elves, angels, and anything you can imagine. People that already died and stuff. The lower astral is the fourth dimension. Here we are on the third dimension. Fourth dimension is the next one where the people go when they die, and the fairy kingdom, angels and stuff. Actually, there's two types of angels that we misconcept. We have this misconception. The ones that already dropped their frequencies, and it's lower astral beings, they are on the fourth dimension. But the fifth and sixth dimension, and a little bit onwards like this, there's more angels there, and these are proper angels. Now the thing is, there's a difference between proper angels and angels, is that we already discussed there's the lower entities that are on the fourth dimension, and then there's the angels that are on the fifth, sixth dimension, which are not proper yet. And then there's the true angels above sixth dimensional beings. They are 7 or onwards. The true angel does not have a name. I'm going to repeat that. A true angel entity will not have a name. Archangel Michael, Daniel, and all this stuff is not supposed to have a name. If they have a name, it means we have to steer away from them. Why? Because these entities, even though they are not fourth dimensional, they are maybe sixth dimensional or something like this, they have not good intentions. Okay? You can be a supreme being with amazing frequencies, vibrations, whatever, but you might still have intentions that for other beings are not suitable, are not serving them. So that's why I always say that the best that can help you to guide your life is the higher self, Kundalini, and the inner child. Inner child is with you right now here. Kundalini is the earth and your emotional state. And higher self is your mind and your universe and your creator, let's say. It's the best connection we can ever have, is with the higher self, Kundalini, and inner child. Anything above this, guides and angels and stuff like this, praying to a random god, this will all affect us very, very much. And we don't need this, because me and Petya, you and your twin flame, you are much more powerful than any of this. It is much more, you don't need any of this because you have the ability to break through the illusions and the old patterns of the human mindset, human body, the human psychology, and the entities and the four-dimensional state of being. Okay. What it is, I already said what the Lord Astral is. So the Lord Astral is composed of the, the fourth dimension until maybe sixth dimension with all these low intentions, which are trying to separate us and to disturb us. Why? Because if our love is united, it's such high frequencies that deletes and pushes away all these dimensions that do not serve us anymore. It disturbs us because if we are not united, if we are listening to these people and to these entities, we are not going to be properly united with the twin flame. We are not going to be okay. Our vibrations and frequencies are going to drop. We are going to be their slave, we are going to be dependent. We don't want this, okay? We don't want this. And it's very important to be aware of them and to protect yourself from them. And the only way to protect yourself is to have the love of Romeo and Julieta, and Adam and Eve. This love of that is unconditional and it is childish. There's no barriers. It's just, that the love between two children when they kiss each other or when they show their love to their parents, it's just magnificent. It's like it shakes the entire universe. It's the only thing that can bring a smile to a grandfather that has his grandson, grandparents, they love children, they love their daughters and sons because they really give the example of who you really should be. They are fed up of being stubborn and hard, not letting to express love. Please do not let yourself be misguided by angels, archangels that have a name. And the only reason they say angels have wings, is because, just like Petya said, she felt all this, is because their frequencies, the true angels, have such high frequencies that their light is shattering, like it's very powerful. And because of this, it almost looks like they have wings, But you don't need wings if you are a spiritual being. Why are you going to have wings? Only if you are here on earth, right? Makes sense. So that's what it is. And do not listen to these entities. The lower entities are easy to avoid because they only have it's almost like the devil, let's say. They have these intentions that are very creepy. But the higher angels, not the true angels still, the ones that are still with low intentions, they can misguide you, mislead you, and you are just gonna be serving them. You're gonna start to feel interruptions between you and your twin flame. This is not good. Please be aware of this, okay? Always protect yourself by being on the love and just listen to your higher self, Kundalini, and inner child in your dreams. And Kundalini has nothing to be afraid of. She lives within your lower spine. She is waiting to awake, or maybe she's already awake, because between twin flames, this is something that happens immediately. That's how I saw my twin flame. It was with the Kundalini help. Without Kundalini, you cannot have this amazing connection with the twin flame. I hope you loved the video. And just a second, because the next video will be about how to deal with this lower astral, with the lower astral. I already gave you just one tip so that you can deal with them for now, and it's already the most important tip. But I'm also gonna say protection by being. I'm gonna give you an amazing skill because we have been dealing with all this for a long time. Dealing people. I'm gonna tell you all the stages of humanity, why some people are affected, why others are not, and so on and so forth. How to be aware of them and aware of the love, how, because sometimes people make you deals and you just fall for them and it's gonna disturb your relationship and stuff, and how to grow with all this, okay? Because this is gonna help you grow. And see you in the next video. Ciao.